If your knees scream every time you stand up from a chair, if that grinding sound has become the soundtrack of your morning, then what I'm about to show you might change everything, because there's a golden spice sitting in your kitchen, right? Now that clinical studies show can reduce joint pain as effectively as ibuprofen, but without the hidden dangers. Margaret was 75 when she told me she couldn't kneel in her garden anymore. Not because she didn't want to, but because getting back up felt like broken glass in her knees. She'd been taking ibuprofen twice a day for 3 years. Her doctor never mentioned that NSAIDs, those pain pills, can slowly damage your kidneys and create stomach ulcers, especially when taken long-term. Here's what I want you to do right now. Stand up from your chair. Yes, actually do this with me. Now bend your knees just slightly, like you're starting to sit back down. Go slow. Is it the inside of your knee? The front? Do you hear grinding or clicking? Asterisk that sound. That's your cartilage, the cushioning in your joints, wearing away like old brake pads. Think of your joints like door hinges. When they're new and well-oiled, they move silently. But over time, without proper lubrication, they rust. They stick. They scream when you move them. That's screaming. It's inflammation, your body's alarm system telling you something's wrong. Most people reach for ibuprofen. It quiets the alarm. But it doesn't fix the rust. But what if I told you there's a golden powder that doesn't just silence the pain, it actually helps repair the damage? It's called turmeric. You probably have it in your spice rack right now. For over 4,000 years, ancient medicine systems have used it to treat inflammation. And now, modern science is finally catching up. The active compound in turmeric is called curcumin. Multiple clinical trials, including one published in the Journal of Medicinal Food, found that curcumin was just as effective as ibuprofen for reducing osteoarthritis pain. But here's the crucial difference. Curcumin doesn't damage your stomach lining or stress your kidneys. Instead, it reduces the inflammatory chemicals, called cytokines, that cause joint pain in the first place. But here's where most people fail, and this is critical. If you just sprinkle turmeric on your food or swallow a plain turmeric capsule, your body absorbs almost none of it. Studies show only about 1% of curcumin gets into your bloodstream when taken alone. It passes right through you, completely wasted. So what's the secret? How do we unlock this golden healer? The answer is a two-part code. First, black pepper. Specifically, the compound in black pepper called piperine. Research from St. John's Medical College found that piperine increases curcumin absorption by 2,000%. That's not a typo, 2,000%. Second, healthy fat. Curcumin is fat-soluble, which means it needs to bind to fat molecules to enter your bloodstream. Without fat, it just slides right through your digestive system. Let me take you back to Margaret. After our conversation, she started making what we call golden milk every single night before bed. Here's her exact recipe, and you can start this tonight. 1 cup of full-fat milk, or coconut milk if you're different. 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, freshly ground is best. 1 teaspoon of coconut oil, or ghee, optional. A pinch of cinnamon and a drizzle of honey for taste. Margaret drank this every evening for 3 weeks. She told me the first week she felt about 20% better, still pain. By week 2, she could walk up her porch steps without holding the railing. By week 3, she tested her knees in the garden. She knelt down, and she got back up. No screaming, no grinding. She cried, and then she planted an entire row of tomatoes that afternoon. What was happening inside Margaret's knees? The curcumin was working like premium oil on those rusty hinges. It was reducing the COX-2 enzymes, the same enzymes ibuprofen targets. But it was also doing something ibuprofen can't do. It was helping to slow cartilage break down and support the body's natural healing process. Studies show curcumin can reduce inflammatory markers by up to 60% within 4 to 8 weeks. Now, I want to be clear about something. If you're currently taking prescribed medication for arthritis, do not stop without talking to your doctor first. What I'm sharing is complimentary, something you can add to your routine. Some people can eventually reduce their reliance on NSAIDs with their doctor's guidance. Others use golden milk alongside their medication for additional relief. The goal isn't to fight your doctor, it's to give your body every natural advantage. While we're talking about natural inflammation fighters, let me mention to others that work beautifully with turmeric. Ginger, turmeric's cousin, contains gingerol, another powerful anti-inflammatory. Adding fresh ginger to your golden milk can boost the effect. And boswellia, also called frankincense, has been shown in studies to improve knee function and reduce pain. Many people take it as a supplement alongside their golden milk routine. Here's your action plan for tonight. Before bed, make your first cup of golden milk. Use the full recipe. Don't skip the black pepper or the fat, or you're wasting the turmeric. Drink it warm. Let it become a ritual, something you look forward to. Give it 3 weeks. Track your pain level each week on a scale of 1 to 10. Remember those rusty hinges? Imagine them smooth again, quiet again. Imagine kneeling to play with your grandchildren. Imagine walking through a farmer's market without planning which bench you'll rest on. Imagine your mornings without that first stabbing pain when your feet hit the floor. This isn't a fantasy. This is what thousands of people have experienced. By giving their bodies the right tools to heal, you're ready to try the Golden Milk Protocol and ditch the daily pain pills, or at least start reducing them with your doctor's help. I want you to do something right now. Type the word GOLD in the comments below. That's your commitment to yourself. GOLD means you're ready to move freely again. And when you feel that first improvement in week 1 or 2, come back and tell us about it. Your story might inspire someone else to start their healing journey. Margaret is 77 now. She still drinks her golden milk every night. She still gardens. And last month, she told me she walked 3 miles with her daughter, something she hadn't done in 5 years. The golden spice didn't perform a miracle. It gave her body what it needed to heal itself, and it can do the same for you. Let me recap the golden code one more time. 1 teaspoon turmeric powder. 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, the piperine, is essential. 1 teaspoon healthy fat, coconut oil, ghee, or full-fat milk. Mix with hot milk or water. Drink before bed. Every single night for 3 weeks minimum. This is how you unlock the 2000% absorption boost. You've lived with that pain long enough. You've been told it's just part of getting older. But what if it doesn't have to be? What if your knees could feel 20 years younger? The golden spice is waiting in your kitchen. The research is real. Margaret's story is real. And your relief can be real too. Start tonight. Type GOLD below. And I'll see you in the next video where we talk about the purple berry that's reversing memory fog in seniors. Take care of those knees.